We're broke, and today we're going to try to solve that. You can see behind me we have a ton of straw to sell. There's more behind the truck, and there's another truckload and a half out in the field. And then we have all of the outskirts of our property that we cut the grass. We're going to need some money to rent a tedder and windrower, but we should make a ton of money in return off all the hay. And it's all the way around. All the way back to this side, all the way over there. But right now, we're in the negative. $5,688 to be exact. And that's due to our $17,590 mortgage payment and a field that we're leasing. A little over $18,000 a month we have to make. So we were short last month. We do have a few ways to solve that, and selling the straw is going to be the first thing. So let's get that out of the way. Let's see how much money we make off the straw, and then there's more things around the farm that we can sell. We got some milk, we have some eggs, we have some lettuce, and I believe we have... We'll look at the prices, but we also have some wool. Now, we are on hard economy here, so I don't know if this first trip is going to put us in the positive, but we absolutely need to get there. And the prices of straw, they're not completely peaked right now, but they're close to it. You can see there's a decent amount of wool there. We also should have stuff in the sawmill there other than that plank, so the negative shouldn't last very long, but really, we're wanting upgraded equipment. We're wanting to be able to do our jobs faster, and whoops, this isn't where we're going. And the upgraded equipment is really the thing that I want, and with that debt, that $18,000 a month, we're just moving too slow. So we're going to try to get, back in the positive, get some things leased. And in the second half of this episode, after we do the hay, I got a plan that I think's really going to push us over the edge and push us into the next calendar year with a decent budget. But let's get to that later on. All right, cruising in here for the first selling event of the day. And if we go fast enough, we'll get one number here. 8,000. Yeah, just about 8,500 there. And let's get the rest of it, see how high we can get this balance. And we'll do some of our daily chores, making sure all the animals have feed, making sure that we're selling all of the goods that go bad, like the milk and the eggs. We got to get all that done before we jump into leasing the equipment for making some hay. And we did install the mod that does the 24-hour hay. We don't have time to wait for that. We will test that out a little bit later. There was a rainstorm, so I think we are going to need to TED it. I was wanting to try to change the way we're playing with that, but we'll have to try that out some other time. Money is important, and we're sick of complaining about it, so we're going to do something about it today. And selling the second load of straw. And we have plenty for the cattle right now, so we don't need to save any of this. We don't have a manure heap, so we're just using the tiny bit to make their feed. So all for profit this time around. All right, number 3 brings our total up to $21,000. And after selling all of our straw, our balance is all the way up to $27,000. So that's enough cushion for the month, plus the balance. I think that's enough for the budget. We're gonna need to lease the equipment today. But let's get a full number going. We want to see how high we can get this balance. And we do see that we have wood beams, planks long, and 2 planks on here. And we're just about out of wood, so we'll have to keep that in mind as we progress today. But let's head on into the location where we're going to sell this. This should be a pretty good payday right here, even on hard economy. And we should just have to cruise on over this spot here, get them sold. Yeah, that was about $8,000 as well there, bringing our total to $36,000. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. I know we had a good grain selling day, but we might get to some grain selling in this episode as well. But I kind of wonder what the highest we saw our dollar amount in this series has been. And I think we might get there today. Don't want to get disappointed though, building up the hype. But we got something secret up our sleeves though. All right, semi's going to take a break. We'll drop that off right here. Put the log grapples down for now. See if we can remember where we left our forks. Oh, we probably do want the semi one more time, don't we? Yeah, we'll do the milk first, then we'll get back in the semi. If we can locate where we dropped the forks last episode. They're in here. I had a feeling. Really starting to question if the head of cattle, like the amount that we have, is worth it at this point. It just doesn't seem like they produce enough money, like even over an entire year if we weren't doing this just once. Like it would be about, maybe 30,000 in milk that we'd be making right now. It just, and the feed, like, I don't know if we're spending $30,000 on feed on them. It would be interesting to do that calculation. Yeah, I don't know. And we should maybe at some point today take a look and see the ages and see if there's anything to indicate if that's going to change anytime soon and improve. But it just doesn't seem... The numbers just don't seem good. They just don't seem good enough to me. Like, if we had a ton of cattle and the amount of land that we're managing right now, maybe we would be producing a lot more milk to where it would feel a lot more profitable, but right now it's questionable. Same with the chickens. Same with the goats. It seems like you need a lot on hard economy to, like, really benefit from it. I may be over-exaggerating, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. All right, let's drop this off here. That'll free up the John Deere to do some more work, but we will use the semi to transport the eggs and the lettuce today. And after that, it's time to get to work. I mean, we're already doing work, but you know what I mean. Time to make some hay. And I think we might start seeing an increase of eggs. I don't remember ever, unless we forgot to sell them at one point, I don't remember having this many in 1 month. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong there with the chickens. Maybe they are starting to produce enough, and maybe we have enough chickens to see that difference. But I don't think we have the energy today to do that science. Maybe that's an upcoming science project. Maybe someone's already done it, and I'll find it online as well. But we're going to sell these at the farmer's market today. Another 10,000. Count is growing. Now, we do have some areas that are going to be somewhat snug, to use that term. Ooh, we got a car behind us. To get around when it comes to doing the tedding. So I don't think we'll go with a big tedder, but we'll remind ourselves the options of what we have installed. And, you know, make sure we're making wise decisions so that we don't, you know, run into trees and damage it while we're leasing it. It's also one of those things where we've been leasing this equipment so often that not making enough money to have our own is starting to feel like it hurts a little bit more on hard economy than it does on normal. So let's go ahead and park right here. So I think 8 meters will be pretty good, and that's only about $800. So I don't think we'll have a extra leasing fee. That hooked up, get the PTO connected, get the pipes, the hydraulics in there, and let's get back and start tedding. This is pretty wide. This I might have just contradicted myself in what I was saying. But away we go. It's going to be so much to do here. We probably should have got some diesel while we're out, but I think we'll be okay doing at least this process. And yeah, I think the width will be okay on this. You know, step 1 of 3, not counting picking up. I think we might do a little follow me action with the Massey Ferguson when it comes time to row this up. And while we're right here, yeah, I guess they're making progress. Just, it's such a big field, and that implement goes so slow, and it's not a very wide implement. So that's one of the things over there, that tillage that we're doing, that we would love an upgrade for. All right, let's get it focused. And let's get this done. And boy, the clouds have been around a little bit today. The colors are looking a little strange out here, but we're working through it. And it seems like we forgot to, you know, take into consideration that everywhere we mowed was the width of the mower. So we won't have that problem with the tedder, because it seems like this lines up pretty accurate to what the mower was. So doing pretty good. We got this side to do. We got a little bit heading back to the farm to do that we'll finish up once we do these little ups and downs right here. But boy, it's the lighting is strange in November on this map, and I'm not sure how good this is going to look on the YouTubes, but we'll get through it. You know, this should be the last section here that we need to ted, and I'm debating holding on to the tedder and not returning it yet, because we do have our grass field down the way that we could cut, that we should have cut yesterday as well. If we get to it, we're going to prioritize all this stuff today. If we get to that, you know, we'll hold on to this just in case. I don't think time's going to work out for that, but we will try. Do you have the baler out and ready? But we'll go ahead and We'll place the tedder down right here for now. Attach the hoses, drop it. We'll head in. Find a windrower that's going to work as well. Maybe get some diesel while we're there. $400 in diesel there. Let's head on to the store, get that windrower. I don't see the reason to spend any more than we will spend on this, especially with the way we're about to do this with Follow Me. All right, let's get this hooked up, then we'll go get Follow Me all set up, get it attached, the hoses, PTO, let's go. Now it'll be interesting to see if this 89% grass will turn into hay. But we want to go ahead and lower this thing, and we'll probably need to enable it because Follow Me will not do that for us. But we'll come around here. Forgive my insane driving to set this up. And get that activated. And then we'll activate Follow Me. Yeah, 25 behind the default settings should be absolutely fine. But let's back up our camera so we can potentially see both things going on here. We need to do that and that. And get rolling. Or rowing, I guess I should say. I'm going to lock in right now at 90 degrees. We might miss a little bit, but for the sake of seeing Follow Me working, we didn't lower it. We didn't lower it. This is why we check. Go ahead and get all the way out here. And that was picking stuff up going backwards? That is hilarious. It did turn to hay. Okay. And let's reactivate that. And it should line up pretty good. Looking awesome. Okay. Hop back in here. And why did you stop? Oh, because you're trying to get 25 feet away. Okay. Or meters. 25 meters. That tree's in the way, but it looks like this is working out pretty ideal. Let's scoot over just a hair. Let's try to grab a little bit more that got flung into that taller stuff, but not hit the poles. Hey, there's the John Deere. So yeah, doing Follow Me here, this turns this into the last step we have to do before picking up the bales. And, I mean, unless it's a rendering issue. Okay, there's one. I was going to say, they haven't really dropped any yet. I don't know. I'm hoping this gets us close to 6 figures. And it just feels like a... This feels real to me. Taking this to another level would have been Follow Me on the semi as well, with auto-loading going on. Yeah, we should have done that. That's okay. It won't take too long to pick them up. I don't understand why I was able to go straight in the middle tedding this, or rowing it, but it's not letting us pick it up, which is unfortunate. This is definitely our land. Little issue with the map, I believe. So that'll be a little lost revenue right there, but not anything huge. All right, back to it. Just giving you a little update there. So we will sneak on over and try to bring this back this way and pick it up this time. Oh yeah, all of a sudden it's not. Yeah, that's... Okay, Farming Simulator. What a weird game. What a weird game. And we're going to get a grass bale there. That's okay. Nope, it's going to switch back to hay before it gets too full. Please? Please? I hope so. Please? I'm watching the bottom left. No, it's going to stay grass. There it goes to hay. All right, perfect. Broke my route, but that's okay. I missed a spot back there where I should have turned around earlier, so I was trying to sneak back that way now, but this looks like I might want to come back over it anyways. Oh yeah, nothing like making some hay in late November. Oh, we missed a lot. Glad we saw this back here. Okay, I think if we just sneak through here and go... Why didn't we cut right here? That's okay. And go across right here. This is one of the last areas. We're just about done with this phase, and we have a little bit by our lime station there as well. But boy, this has been a lot. Big effort, guys. And we're kind of just getting started today. Hopefully I budgeted my time wisely to get this done for you guys. Oh, something happened there. I was gonna say that's not our land right there too. That happened earlier. It stopped following, or maybe it thinks it's gonna hit this. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Don't mind the super strength, guys. It's not the end of the world. And we're going to hold on to this. I don't think we're going to get to that other field, but we will hold on to this just in case. And I will take over from here. Thank you so much for your work today. And we'll go ahead and put that right there. We'll get Bailey running on the semi. And to be completely honest, I have no idea how many times we're going to fill up the semi with bales here. But we're going to find out how well this is going to pay right now. All right, there's one load. We'll head on into the animal dealer. It's where it was selling the best today. And we'll come back and see if we can get a second full load here going. I mean, and I don't know if this pays better than the straw did. 160,000 liters getting sold here. I mean, will that be like $16,000? I don't remember. Oh, the textures are going. They're going. Come on, Giants. We need an update for that. About 10 grand. Okay. Gosh, hard economy. Not gonna get to that 6 figures like we were hoping. Or like I was hoping. I don't know what you guys were hoping. Probably hoping I'd shut up about being in debt. No way we got exactly 2 loads. I was coming back for those extra 2, and I was going to say Bailey's working overtime, stacking them on top, because we were going to do it that way, but my goodness. 20,000 doesn't feel worth it, guys. What? Boy. What did we get ourselves into on this? Oh. I think I have, I mean, the plan we're going to do next is it's gonna work. That's the attitude we're going with. It's gonna work. And if it doesn't, we'll find another plan. Volume. I mean, it's volume, right? That's the big thing. So this is gonna put us at about $65,000. 66.5. Oh, just. Wow. I mean, it earned us almost... No, it barely earned us a month worth of rent or our loan payment. All right. Got to spend money to make money. We're about to do that. All right, first off here on our new plan, we're going to go to vehicles and leasing, and we are going to return this. We're not going to get to this today. And return that. Okay. Now we need our grapple. So we can drop the forks without auto attach, but we do need to come up here, hook this up, and then grab the hydraulics lines, get those hooked up, because we got... Okay. Whoops. If this doesn't work, guys, this doesn't make us a ton of money right now, we're gonna have a lot of soul searching. So I spent about $5,500 on this lease. And I guess I do need to do another cut here. Can I cut it right here and separate them? And then we'll go about right there. Okay, and we'll hop back in. I mean, I guess this piece ended up being so small. We're gonna go on a little wood chip marathon here. And what are we getting so far? Yeah, this is gonna work. It's gonna work because we're gonna make it work. And guess we could try to do one of these. Why isn't that? And then I don't think these are going to be compatible to go in there. We'll have to cut them down to be a lot smaller, and I might just cut them down to, you know, stuff that I can do by hand. But we get them closer and just drag it over. Drag it over. Not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, this is my life. for the next couple hours. Pick that up, throw that in. Oh, we miss. Throw it in there. And we'll see, we're at 23,000. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. It's just these trees are terrible. These trees are terrible. We need some sane trees. Not some crazy trees like these ones. These are crazy. They're crazy. They're out of their mind. I think I'm losing my mind already. Wood chips, wood chips, wood chips. Gonna be the key to us being rich. We don't clog this rented machine. Are you kidding me? That can't go in? Alright, bring it back out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, will this one go in? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Alright, how high we got this already? 7% full. We'll see how much one tree gives us. And, you know, we got some better ones. Like that one will be way easier to do right there. This one's just kind of a pain with the way the limbs are. Go. Cut this up a little bit, like so. Right there. Separate those. Yeah, that's perfect. And we'll go about right there. Oh boy. Wood chips, wood chips. Wood chips. Come on, wood chipper, you can handle that. You can handle that. Let's turn it this way, maybe. Get it started. Yeah, I knew you could handle it. Okay, this will be one tree. And... God, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see what this one does. I don't have the mod that tells me. Which, that's always nice and fancy. These trees always look so much bigger and then you cut them. Alright, so these ones won't be terrible to do. We just got to cut this down into sizes we can pick up. And we'll see if this does it here. Let's get a number in our head real quick. 66. Okay, we're at 66. That barely didn't get cut enough. Alright, so now we come over here. Could have brought this a little closer, but it fell where it fell. Do that. This one we should be able to pick up as well. Or throw it at the truck. And just toss this in here. And go ahead and cut this again. And again. And that's going good. Going good. Going good. Small piece. I was going to say, that better be light enough. And this one, I'm guessing we can go about right here and pick up these last two. No. There's a planter for sale. Ooh, single row planter for $44,000. Cool. That going. And this one going. And then that means this is still going to be too heavy, isn't it? No. It is good. So we were at 66. With this tree, still going. We're up to 11, so that was just, what, just under... Oh, what is math? 5,500? 5,500? So these should be about 5,500. We know that now. And I kind of want to do... I'm going to do some super strength science, guys. We're going to delimb this. We're going to turn on super strength. And we're going to see if this gets... up more by not cutting it into small pieces. If we can. Oh, yeah. So this should be at about, what, 16? No, about 7? Yeah, about 15,000 when we get done. Yeah, so they're about 4,200 each. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I'm going to just stay busy, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Is this not going to hit the weight limit? We can get one more, I think. All right, 99% full. Let's go sell a load here. This better not disappoint me. This better not disappoint, guys. 20, almost 30,000. Yeah, I'm not disappointed. So one truckload makes us about $25,000 after the leasing costs. What we're gonna do, let me show you this here. Prices are still going up. So we're gonna hold on to that lease. We're gonna pay the daily leasing fees. And in December, we're gonna attack this even bigger. So we did an awesome job today. We made over $100,000, you know, counting the leases. Now let's see exactly what did we do here. Total $94,000. We made $94,000 today. You know, that's, you know, after paying for the leases. You know, you take out these, you know, leasing costs here of $7,000 and a little dollars here and there. We made over $100,000 today, and that is huge. And looking at time saving stock check, we still got $117,000 in soybeans that we're going to make and another $127,000 in barley that we're going to make. So we're going to definitely 100% wake up in year 3 and start the 3rd year with plenty of money, to get by and so many trees to get through. What we're gonna do next episode, I'm gonna go ahead and prep this. We're gonna see how well, you know, I kind of want to know right now. So we're gonna go right here. Let's go get the chipper, and you're gonna forgive me. We're gonna use super strength just to make sure this is gonna work, because the trunks are pretty big on those, so we might have to just sell those for lumber or for money as wood. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I don't think this is gonna work. Let's get this as low as we can. So these ones might be going on the wood trailer and getting sold separately. You know, I'm having flashbacks. I think I do remember this doesn't work, but the tonnage on these are 5 times as much as those other trees. So, you know, we're getting about 6,000 for a tree that was just over 1 ton. This is 5 tons, so we should be getting like 20,000 right here. And then from what I'm remembering, if the game's even gonna let us, is it not? To slice this in half? No way. Is it like that? I guess we could take this chunk off. That's silly. That's silly. And this thing's not even gonna fit, is it? Come on, you could do it. No way I'm cutting them smaller than that. Like, there it goes. Nope. Still stuck. We're not holding it, right? Yeah. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Do it, wood chipper. Are we in the truck? We are. We got nothing for that? Oh, boy. Okay, let's see. Maybe one of these limbs. Like, right. Like, that's... Can we... I just saw it right there. You know, maybe you just sell the big trunk as wood? Yeah, because is this even gonna fit? And if that last one gave us 0, is this gonna give us 0? I mean, come on. Come on, wiggle it in there. Wiggle it in there. Okay, so these ones we're gonna have to sell. And then... Oh, no, there it goes. But yeah, I think we are going to need to sell those, because that's not doing much. Let's shut this stuff off for now. But I do want to run over here and find out one last thing before we end today's episode. All right, so let's go ahead and stand about right here and open the map. We are in our property. Okay, so if we go all the way to here, we're just out of it. So this tree, let's see, is ours. 2 tons right there. That big one, so that's probably about as far as we want to go. But these ones are huge. They're so tall. That's another 1 ton. And then this is like, I don't know if that first one we cut was as tall as those, but I want to We are going to bring the setup over here and see, and have a real good plan for December. Let's go as low as we can. That other one was like 2.6 tons, right? So this one is, or 2.2. Okay. Yeah, we're going to find out. Because we could save those trees, still buy our property for our sawmill, what's left. And it definitely needs filled up, and we'll do that next episode. We'll have a little bit of downtime on that. All right, so we know there's like 300 in there. So we're hoping this one does like 12,000, because then it's only going to be like 5 of these to make that large dollar amount that we just made. Oh my goodness. And gosh, maybe not doing super strength on this would be more beneficial. Yeah, let's just cut this in half. We'll do 2 goes on that. Just under a ton. Yeah, look at that go up. Oh, so it's not even tonnage. It's going to be tree type. So this tree alone, unless that back half is going to be so much less. Those first trees sucked compared to what these are doing. Oh, that didn't go all the way. More help there. Come on, you can do it. All right. We might have to cut these ones in thirds when using super strength. For those of you who play that way. Probably already know, to be honest. Come on. Yeah, and delimbing didn't seem to make a difference. Dang, don't grab that. Hold that right there. Now let go. Okay, so... Oh, no, I'm not holding it. I'm not holding it. I let go. Come on, game. I know we broke a lot of rules today, but it's for science for next episode, and... this might be the way, guys. Yeah, look at that number. I'm actually kind of thrilled for the next episode now. And then the last one I wanted to try was this. What is this, a spruce or Scotch pine? Let's get that number in our head first before we do that, though. That's all done. So we're at 21.5 right now. You know, 1.8 tons. This shouldn't be that different than that last one we just did. I believe it was 21.5. And yeah, this one's going to be about 10,000 as well. Or, it's about half. You know, in that whole... compared to what that last one was. That's exciting. Shut everything off. I think we found it. I think we found the way. We have so much over here that we can cut down. So much. We're going to get busy next episode. I'm FSSWU. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you on the next one.